I left the city, I've been browsing. Treading water that they drowning. I head on the swivel, yeah. It's only really my surroundings. They keep it all the way.
Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are back here with another video, and guys, today, we just got done with Stargirl. Today was Stargirl Day. This was episode 11. This was an episode I was really looking forward to because, the whole entire cast, well, mainly Cameron. He had, the guy that plays, he plays the character Rick, aka, Our Man. He,
took over the Stargirl Instagram account today. I mean, he was live twice. I watched both lives. I love Cameron.
Yeah.
And he just was, talking about, how...
He was showing all, behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah, he was saying on the live stream both times that this was his favorite episode.
Yeah, he said that he was excited to watch this episode. He said that it's going to be in black and white, as we all know from, the promotional stuff, the preview for this week's episode. I was really looking forward to this episode because, again, Courtney, as we all know, going into this episode, that, Pat walks in with Jade, and, Jade's walking in with the staff, and pretty much, we saw this, clip / teaser trailer, for DC fandom, and it shows, Barbara crying, and Pat, Barbara and, Pat and Mike are all huddled together, crying, and Beth's just crying there and everything, and it's a sad moment.
I didn't see the trailer.
I saw it, but I guess she saw it, didn't see it. But I saw it when I was watching DC fandom, and I was like, they're really leading up, because again, this is it, and we have 2 more other episodes after this for the season, and that's so crazy to me that I'm thinking, when is Starman gonna pop up? Because we still don't know where Starman is. I'm thinking
he might come in season 3.
I'm thinking he might come as the finale episode. That's gonna be the finale drop. Holy crap!
I think we'll see him in the first episode of season 3.
I think we're gonna see him in, if not, I don't think this next one. I think it's gonna be the finale. I think that's what's gonna happen.
And as we know, Cameron confirmed they are filming season 3.
Yeah, they are.
They filmed the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, they're filming. So, they're filming season 3. What I liked about this episode is, again, they think that Courtney's dead. We all know she's not dead, as we all know the fact of when Cindy got sunk into the black hole. The black hole of, I guess what it's called, I forget what's called,
it's the hole in the Shadowlands.
It's the Shadowlands. That's what it is. That's the word for it. So we all know when she got sunken down, I was like, she's not dead. She's gonna come back. That's like a shadow realm. Same as how how the Shade was able to put people in the shadow realm. Where again where Dr. McNiger was. I was like, Eclipso and Shade both share that place where it's that's where it is. That's where darkness comes from. That's where we find out that's where the Eclipso was born from. He was born from the hate and the fears of everybody's fears and hates and everything of how they're feeling and stuff. That's how he got born from that, of people's fears and people hatred. So I really like how we got that in this episode because Cindy was explaining that to Courtney when she was in there, and I love the moment where Courtney, Cindy finds Courtney. That was cool, and she sliced Courtney, and because she thought that it was just an illusion. And it's you're bleeding, people here don't bleed, how did you get in here? And, Courtney's like, where even am I? And I love that aspect of that, we're in, and I love how they're together, they're trying to find their way out, but, they're still bickering, of course you've given up, because, Cindy's like, there's no way out of here, and then Courtney's like, of course you've given up. And I love the fact that, they're just going back at it, and she's like, you don't even know, and she's like, oh, you don't even, whatever, you don't even,
I want to see a friendship come together with Cindy.
And I think that's what we're building up
Courtney.
to.
I want, a friendship to come from them.
Yeah, I think, and we'll get into that, because, that leads more to the end of, what we happened in this episode, but I really liked, how they had that fighting, and they were, learning more about each other, because, again, as we all know, Courtney didn't know about the Dragon King torturing her, Cindy, and everything. She didn't know anything about that. She didn't know that she killed her mom or whatever, you know what I mean, when she was younger by accident or whatever. She didn't know any of that. And I feel like when, Courtney's learning more about her and finding out that, that she is, she's traumatized and she misjudged, Cindy in a way. And I feel like that's going to be, what we're building up to is maybe by next year. I can't imagine she'll be a part of the JSA. If that'd be cool if she was, I wouldn't mind it. But I could see that they'll find a mutual respect for one another,
Uh-huh.
and, you know, they can find a common ground where, like, you're not my enemy, this, and that, and that's what I'm hoping we find and see. If not her joining the JSA, I at least hope they find a common ground where they're not enemies and they don't hate each other, because I don't feel like Courtney really hated her, but she, like, of course, wanted to, you know, defend her, you know, her friends and her family. And then she even says that, like, you know, you came after me and all this stuff for no reason. She's like, what do you mean you came after me? You came after me and my friends and everything, and, you know, you got involved for no freaking reason. Like, I mean, so I really liked how they were going at each other. And she's like, you know, you're the reason I'm in here. That's what Cindy says. And she's like, no, you got your crazy self in here or whatever. You did it to yourself. I liked that.
I'm going to talk about my favorite parts of this episode.
Yeah, what did you like?
If that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, my favorite parts was like, when Courtney got sucked in to the Shadowlands,
Mm-hmm.
we see Isaac.
Yeah.
We see Jimmy, or what's his name?
I'm forgetting on the top of my head right now.
We see
why can't I remember?
It's Jimmy, I think.
It's not Jimmy. It's
Oh, what's his name?
I don't even know. That's really
the magician's son.
It's really annoying.
The one the kid that Isaac was killed.
Yeah.
We got to see him. We saw Isaac, and then.
But it's not Isaac as we know Isaac, because Isaac died. He got stabbed and then he got his soul sucked. Unlike how Cindy just got sucked into the the Shadowlands.
I like seeing like old characters that we've seen, like, because like the magician's son died in season 1, so we haven't seen him for like a whole year. Isaac just recently died in Stargirl. Yeah. So it was cool to see them. It was cool to see Dr. Midnight. You know, we've seen him throughout the season.
Yeah, even though we've seen like semi him through like through Beth in the Shadowlands and everything. Yeah.
How else did we see?
I don't know. Well, I liked the moment where like we're seeing that moment where Courtney first meets him, and like that was the first kid that was nice to her when she moved to Blue Valley. And it was the same card trick, and like I said that's what he's gonna be doing, is the same card trick, and I'm like, but this time she's gonna try to lie to him again, and he's gonna call her out on it. I even said that to Annie, and it's crazy because I'm thinking the way the writers are thinking now, this is just so perfect that, of course, since they're in the Shadowlands of, again, what Eclipso is made out of, and that's where, like, that's who he is, that's what he's made out of course, that's gonna be their literal, like, that's gonna be, even Cindy said the word for it. It's like their, purgatory. Like that's their punishment. That's they're gonna get tortured here, and that's what I love is that she's tortured by the fact of she feels like she feels guilty that that kid died, and I'm shocked I forget his name because literally I'm the one that told you what his name was, and when that popped up I forget the kid's name, and then and then also going on to seeing as the episode goes on. She ends up seeing Yolanda and everything, and she ends up seeing Rick and everything, and she's feeling the guilt as it goes on, and because Eclipso is trying to distract her from getting to Cindy, and that really annoyed me that moment when that was going down, when Eclipso was trying to distract Courtney from getting to Cindy, and I feel like he wanted her to admit that she hated him, because again, I've been saying this, that Courtney is the light in the darkness that Eclipso is afraid of. He's afraid of Courtney, and I feel like he really wasn't afraid of the JSA, but he's afraid of this newer JSA that it feels like they're more united, a united front, and they're more, even though he kind of is from like the previous JSA, but he feels like there's something special about them. That's why he had to take them out so early. And I really do feel like he's afraid of Courtney because she is the light in the darkness. Let them, and I feel like that's why again the staff chose her, is because who she is as a person of, she's the light in the darkness, and she's just, so pure of heart. And I feel like that's what he's afraid of, and I feel like that's why he's trying to stall, Courtney, from getting Cindy and also getting out of there, because, I knew in this episode that they were going to be able to leave the Shadowlands, like, there was going to be a way they were going to get out, and I even told Annie, I'm like, since she's with, Dr. McNider now, then that's when, Dr. McNider is going to call out to Beth and tell Beth, I got Courtney, she's fine. And that's when, Beth, of course, told everybody saying, Courtney's fine, Dr. McNider's with her. And, they have a way to get out, and it involves Shade, he can open the doorway. And I just love how, you know, Barbara ends up, Barbara and Pat end up, asking Jade to, lay the pathway to go find the Shade, which I thought was cool. You know, we're learning more about, we're seeing Jade uncover.
Joey?
Yes, thank you.
Joey's his name.
Thank you. You looked at him. Because I was like, oh, I can barely focus right now until I get this kid, think of this kid's name, what I'm saying and everything. But, yeah, Joey and all that. But I like how Jade's powers we're seeing them grow.
Yeah.
In the heat of what's going on, in all the, tragedy that's going on, she's learning as it's going on. And I feel like the next time she goes against Eclipso, she's not going to be afraid. She's going to be like, get him.
Yeah.
I hope so. And it's just going to be sick to see them all take, because I'm just so excited for that one moment. But yeah.
I am so excited. I know this is going to be very last part of the episode.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
But I love Cindy so freaking much. She's my favorite person in the world, next to everybody else.
She's cool.
But she said, "Who wants to kill Eclipso?" And
that moment was sick. I was like, all right.
This is gonna. That her saying that is telling me she's be part of Jade.
That's what we were thinking. I was like, this might be when, because remember we had theories about this earlier on in the season. And we thought that's where it was probably gonna go.
And she's like, your career, we're back. Lana will be back next week.
And she's like, "Are you crazy? You're," and even Beth was like, "Are you insane?" I love that everybody's questioning. Are you really sure about this?
You want to kill Eclipso?
But and Cindy's right. Like you guys have to fight. You guys have to think. Act evil, or to fight to defeat evil and all that stuff. And that's kind of low key. It's kind of he's playing dirty. You need to start playing dirty back.
Cindy can teach you how to be evil because she was in part.
Not evil, but learn how to level the playing field, because again, that's the only way they're gonna be able to take that thing down.
Teach him how to be a badass.
Yeah, in a way, yeah, you're kind of right with that. But in a way, you guys need to fight dirty because he's fighting dirty. He's not pulling his punches. You guys need to fully go at him with everything you got to take this villain down, because he was tugging at some heartstrings with Courtney just to get "I hate you" out. You know what I mean? Oh, you still you missed your father, and she's like, I don't care about him anymore. Throws the necklace.
I'm done with him.
And she's like, he's like, no, you're not. You're still, you hate him just as much as you hate me, or you feel the same way. The way you feel about him is the way you feel about me. You hate. Just say it. You hate me. And and she's like, I hate you. And I was like, that's what he wanted. I'm like, dude, that's exactly what he wanted. He feeds off that, and you being the light just leveled him up even more. You're saying you are the light in the darkness, and the fact that you're saying you hate him is just you're strengthening him. I'm like, oh, bro, that finale's gonna be fire.
I feel like next week's gonna be so good because Courtney will have his staff. I feel like the staff will be fixed, and her light will be back.
I can't wait.
And then Jade's light,
I think,
coming together.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be really cool to see.
I keep thinking, what's gonna power up the staff again? Is it going to be Jade and helping her power it up? Or is it? I think Starman's going to come in. I'm thinking, and he's going to know something, or something's going to, or maybe, Dr. McNiger, since he's out now, can help strengthen the staff. Or maybe knew what Starman, if that happened to his staff, what he could do. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting to see. Will Starman come in and help with the staff, or but I mainly think he's gonna come in the last episode. That would be the oh my god, but it already kind of was the oh my god moment. But it'd be cool if he walked in with his suit on or something or whatever. But I think he might come in. Maybe you're right, in the next episode. I feel like maybe they're hiding that because again, we only have 2 more episodes left, and they're not gonna wait to put him until next, because it'd be stupid to do that again. You make it end the first season with him, and then you make him show up a little bit, and then you don't show him until next season. I think he'll be in either the next episode or the finale. But I really do what will power up the staff? Will Jade do it? Will Dr. McNiger do it? Or will Sylvester come back and do it? I don't know. And that's what I love, is we don't know what's wrong with the staff, and we don't know what's going to power it back up.
But my favorite part with Pat is when Dr. Midnight came back and he hugged him. That was
cool. I was so happy to see that moment. Because I told Andy, they're going to get out. I told Andy, I'm he's going to tell Beth that, he's got Courtney. I was just calling out everything. I was like, I'm thinking the way you're all thinking, guys. I'm I'm down with this episode. I love this episode. And I understand why Cameron liked this episode so much, because also the way it was shot, I was like, this is so perfect, because they're in the Shadowlands and it's gray. I was like, this is so good. I'm liking this. I really, really enjoyed this episode. I'm really loving this season. As I knew I was going to love this season, I'm loving it.
I don't have really anything else to say about this episode. I just thought it's just good.
Well, like, all I know is that, again, all of them are going to level up. I'm thinking we're going to see Mike in the stripe armor.
Okay.
I think we're going to see Jakeem pop in the last finale episode. He's going to help.
With his pen.
Exactly, because he's been practicing with it. And I think Jade's going to, she's not going to be afraid, and she's just going to come at him. And I think Starman's going to come in and help. It's going to, pass, it'll be will be the passing of the torch and be like, you got this. You can, and then he's going to give her the staff and it's just going to start glowing up again or whatever. And this, you need to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You needed to overcome the darkness that you weren't admitting to yourself. You need to do that. And it's going to unlock something within her. And I'm thinking maybe that's what's going to happen this next time leading into the finale.
I agree with you on that. I think that's...
It'll be oh, you're passing the torch. Yeah. And I would be like, that would be such a cool moment. If you really had an intimate moment with her, if it's actually him. And be like, you are a worthy successor to this. Yeah. And I could really see that you were meant to do this.
Yeah.
And that will be what she was angry, when Jade came up, she felt she wasn't really an original. Or or wasn't a passive, what was it, wasn't a... What did the word that they used for it wasn't a legacy? Yeah, legacy. It'll be she'll feel like she got that. She is a legacy because of you this staff belongs to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You understand why it chose you and all that stuff, and it will power it up. Whether she needs to unlock something within her, and be like he'll be like it's okay to be scared, but don't let that snuff out your light or whatever, and embrace it, and it'll light back up or something cool's gonna happen.
Yeah. And
then everybody's gonna be geared up.
Yeah.
It's going to be sick. I don't know what Pat's going to do because I don't think he's going to be in the armor. I think it's going to be Mike. He's been rebuilding it. He's been doing everything. I feel like he might be the one in the armor. That's my theory. I could be totally wrong. But I'm just excited to know what's going to... We only have 2 more episodes, guys. 2 more episodes. Yeah. What is going to happen?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm super excited. I love this episode. I'm loving this season.
I have anything else to say about this. Do you have anything else to say? This episode?
I don't know. I love this episode. I love the moment when they all come out because Shade. Oh, also we forgot. Shade sacrifices himself for them to get out.
Yeah, Corny and Better Knight were in the on
the screen in the theater.
Yeah, in the theater.
He made the projector light
and
go.
Corny's like, Mom, I can't
make a portal.
Corny was like, Mom, I can't. Yeah, I need to get Cindy.
And I love that, because when she was about to walk, I'm like, no, get Cindy. Don't leave, get Cindy. Show her that you did try to help her. Show her that you are that hero. You know what I mean? Show her. Go help her. You know what I mean? Show her that, you care. Go do it. And I loved it when she went back and she got her out of there. That really made me happy, and that really shows that I feel like that showed Cindy that someone cares and someone won't leave somebody behind, and I really did enjoy that. And I feel like Cindy will grow and learn from Courtney, and they'll learn from each other, and I feel like she will become, maybe you might be right, and we might be right, that she might be a part of the JSA at some point. If not, they'll have an understanding, and they could be probably good friends.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see what's going to happen.
Alright, well, we'll see. Whenever you're here, give this video a
guys.
thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the
notifications, like this video. Also, we're almost to 400 subscribers. That's my goal, guys, is to get 400 subscribers. Right now we're at 8. I think we're at 389. Yeah, we're at 389.
Let me just make sure we're at 389.
Yeah, I'm at 389. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Why isn't your name showing up?
It's. I already know. I already checked. Yeah.
389. So
yeah, I'm
we're very close to 400.
Yeah.
Just
400 subs. We're almost close.
Yeah. Next week is the end of October. So please get into 400 for the end of October.
Yeah, guys.
And then get into 800 for the end of this year, which is 3 months away.
Yeah, that's the goal, guys. The goal, guys, is to get to 800 subscribers, or before the end of December, before next year. That is the goal, to get the 800. Again, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, like this video. It helps with the algorithm. It helps push these videos out there so everybody sees them. Again, share this with the cast, the crew, and everybody involved with Stargirl. Let them know that we love this show. Let them know that they're killing it, and that they should really keep this algorithm, because they're really changing the game with the whole DC shows on the CW. And I just cannot wait for the next 2 episodes, because I really do think we're really building up to something big, that we have been. And I just cannot wait to see what these next 2 episodes are going to be like, and I cannot wait to see where we're going to be getting next year. Literally, guys, again, almost to 400 subs. Yet again, subscribe to the channel and put those notifications and like this video. I'd love to have you guys be a part of this family here on this channel. We're all about spreading love, positivity, and motivation, and spreading, following your dreams. So again, guys, I would just love it if you guys join this family here on this channel. And I have a whole bunch of other things to offer on this channel. My sister, again, for people that are new to the channel, my sister is awesome enough to, be a guest star on my channel. She's awesome for that. We do Legacies together. We do Riverdale together. We do, am I missing something? Stargirl, of course, together.
I might be doing All American.
Yeah, she might be doing All American with me. Yeah, there's some big things coming in the pipeline, guys, because All American starts up next Monday. I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
We're starting season 4. Yeah, that's crazy to me.
And I am kind of excited because there's a character that I don't like him in Legacy.
Oh my god.
But I did like him when he got started on All American.
Yeah, stop playing.
I like him better as that character than I do.
I'm just excited to see what's going to happen. Also, we have Riverdale starting up, November 16th.
Yeah, 16th.
I have something else November 16th. Oh, Flash starts in November 16th. Because it's on the same day. Because when Stargirl leaves, Flash is on Tuesday, along with Riverdale. Or Rivervale. I guess that's what's going down. But guys, we got some big things coming to the channel. So you're, of course, you guys that are new, that have been here, are new here, you guys, of course, will be seeing my sister for Riverdale, Legacies, and of course until Stargirl's over to next episode. So yeah,
and maybe
All American. So yeah, some big things coming, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. We hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.